Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is a bonus Christmas Day video where I am going to be, all things being equal and the creek don't rise, binding the Junk Journal Round Robin Journal. We left this off at the end of November because we dove right into the December daily. But it has been on my mind to finish it before the end of the year, so what better time to do something than today? So, let's get started by doing some layers. And by layers, I mean we are going to work from the outside in. So here is the cover. The cover is yummy and heavy, and it is made from all of the material that I accumulated over the course of the Junk Journal Round Robin and embellished with hand stitching and some bits and pieces of buttons and whatever else I was able to find. So we've got a cover. Now, a cover fabric cover usually is glued onto something, or it is got like an Amazon packaging, or batting or some kind of layer, and then a back layer, and then it becomes a soft cover. I don't think I can do that with this one because of this kind of binding that I've chosen. Let's get this out of the way. And I chose this binding because I was making folios the whole time we were doing Junk Journal Round Robin, and there was no easy way of being able to get all of these bound. So we did a bit of an accordion binding, and then we plunked the folios in the valleys. And then we have sort of a join. Here's the folio, and then here's another join. And I have another video where I've done all that gluing. So that's sort of that. This will fold out this way if it is allowed to. But it won't fold out that way, this way, particularly well. So I don't want to glue these bits. What I do want to do is sort of create a closure. And I think I need to have some kind of a fabric closure, because when you do this, this here is soft. So if I put like a book spine or anything, I'm not going to have the spread, and I want to be able to create that. So I think what I need, let's just pretend this is ripped, this as the layer 1 closure, because that's the fabric spine. Then I need to be able to connect this book to this cover. And I don't think I can do it directly. I think I can do it if I use bookboard. This is an old children's book. So if I glue this, let's say, to that, I then can take that and attach it there. But I think what I want to be able to do to attach it is I need, and this is sort of a classic way of being able to do this, take a piece of paper. Side note, this is a paper placemat that I got from the dollar store. I got this, and I also got one in lemons. And I've never opened them. And as part of my studio cleanup, I randomly said, oh, I've got this paper, I might as well just take it out. And I was expecting thin, like, photocopy paper. This is like good paper. So avail yourself of that if you can. So what I would want to do then is fabric, and then paper, and then fabric. That's my plan. That's what we're going to do today. And my work self has just finished that whole statement by saying, good luck, Godspeed. And I don't have a full one of this, which may be okay. And I don't want this compressed. I want this to be kind of loose because we have a whole pile of stuff over here that we still have to fill in, put into the pockets. Okay, what's this doing sticking out here? That was a bookmark or something. Don't know what it was for, but I think I'm going to take the bookmark out so that I have a rough idea of what the top will look like. And I think this is going to be the full size. The size is going to be the size. Yes, okay. Size is going to be the size. This needs to be this wide. Oh, got a circle into that. Well, let's cut it. There. Oh, that's so pleasant. Here. Okay, so I want like seam there. I'll be that. And then this is going to come up. I'm doing sort of a Rachel at Roxy Creations measure with your heart kind of thing here. Into there. Is that going to be enough? If I crush it, yes. Oh, I'll give it another bit over. We'll do that. How's that? There. Okay. So there's going to be glue in only 2 spots. There is going to be glue on this panel, and there's going to be glue on this panel. And everything else is going to be unglued. So technically speaking, okay, that's a bit wide. We're going to lose that end. Put there, sure. Ooh, more measuring with your heart. First thing needs to be glued is that. Okay, and we need the high test stuff. Oh, where's my little paddle? That. It's come to my recent hand attention that my hands are so chapped, and I think it's a combination of both the weather and an awful lot of paper and fiber arts and the chemicals therein. So that's lumpy glue. And if I just put that on there, the lumpy glue will come through. I don't want to do that necessarily. I do want to just sort of spread it around just a hair. There we are. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Good luck, Godspeed. Go. Well, that wasn't awful. So then, did I do this straight? Oh, look at me, I did. Wow. Gold star for you. So if I pull this too hard at the top, it is more solid this side than this side. So I need to take the heavier side and then use that as the line to glue. Even though this is going to be a little baggy, it might debag. Is that a thing, to debag? Now I'm going to think about this for a minute. So I think I don't want to crush it. I want to have it relaxed. Breathe. So a certain amount of tension. But then just like that. Okay. I feel like no other information needs to be obtained. Pardon me. Okay, there we are. Oh, the silicone paddle is so good. Okay, now then what did I say I wanted to do? I want to just do that. Okay, it's going to be the yellow line. Okay. Yep, that's going to be fine. And that opens, we're all good. Okay. I think so. Next thing I need to do that is going to guide everything that we do from here on in is going to be the book blocks. I could almost get away with just cutting that in half. See what that looks like. Put you off to the side, and now we need to do some trimmy uppies. Well, that worked really well. That's going to be the inside. That's going to be the outside. Do I want to peel any of this? Will it peel? Ooh. Well, I didn't really peel a lot. Peeled a little, but gave me information. There's a, and this makes sense for children's books and all books. They're near water, so having a plastic layer can help keep them clean, save them from a certain amount of water damage. All I want is the board, really. I'm not going to use that knife. Doesn't seem terribly within the bounds of health and safety. Oops. What did you do December 25th? Oh, I watched YouTube and watched somebody peel a painstaking peel of a cover off a book, which may be at least slightly smarter than the person who's actually doing the work. Oops. I'm sure somebody's yelling, going, it would be easier if you fill in the blank. Okay, we're going back to danger. I know. I don't have any tension on this knife. Just wanted to make a start. Whatever that looked like. Well, you know what? When we cut it, I'm going to get another edge. Oh, it's exactly 12. Okay, well, that's going to take us a while to cut. Am I sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. We're going to do about 100 passes. I will take that any day. So there's a bunch of happy accidents happening here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bang you. One is that this is 12 inches. Two is that I have nice sort of round edges here. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. Sweet. Sweet potato pie. Okay, you can do the same thing on this side for me? Yes, you were. Good job. That was such a good idea. I don't need to be greedy. So, don't need to worry about that. So this is 6 by 12. So technically speaking, that can go, and that's, okay, that's gonna work a treat. So I need these to be 6 by 12s. 6s. 6 first. 6? Yes. There's one. Gosh, this is beautiful paper. You could make a whole journal out of it. Spares. And the up and down is 9. Yep. Okay, so that up and down is going to be this way. Because I want as much of that red as possible. I don't want to lose the white. Okay. So we've got 1 and 2. Do I want that on the front page or that on the back page? Doesn't really matter. What's this? This is more pinky. Yeah, that goes first. Okay. Still don't have to worry about that. So our next piece of business is to what? I need some height. Oh, use this. So this is going to be stuck to that, and then that is going to be stuck to that. So step 1, this to that. Okay, so I don't need that. What I do need is nope. It's this way. And I'm making a line just so that I can know where to put the glue. I don't want to put the glue on the fabric. I want to put the glue on this. That just sort of gives me a guideline. And I'm just thinking to myself, so that's okay. The bottom edge, yeah, that'll be fine. All right, so we're back to glue. Oh, I just lost my glue sheet. Hang on, I'll be right back. that. Okay, so we're doing this to that. And that is the right way up. Why am I worried about that? I don't know. I wanted that for the glue, and then this is going to be the glue. Smells. Okay, so I want that to go more or less to there. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at her book. I am delighted with myself, unreasonably so. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to do it this way. That seems weird. Weird in the sense that it's not straight. We can do that to start. And then before we glue anything, we can figure out what that's all about. So that is perfectly grounded. Okay, that's all right. Possibly something in my imagination. And it still doesn't need to be perfect. Because, why because? Because I'm going to put that piece of paper in as the back liner. Yep. Okay, where's the glue? Oh, I'm getting excited. It's a book coming together. Anyone who has seen me do all of the fuffing around with gluing little tiny eyeballs, googly eyes and whatnot, I have to tell you that this kind of mass gluing is such a pleasure. There, okay. It's going to be about there, we're going to say. Don't need to crunch it. Open her up. Oh, heck yeah! And that's going to go like that. Oh, yeah. Now it's going to go like that. Yeah. And then this is finally, I get to see with the body. So I theoretically could glue this first, and then glue the page a second if I have this front, if I want to do a wraparound like that. And then it would be all the way around like this. And then like that. Okay. Okay. So I probably could. Is that going to be enough? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And I also have, I want to use this as a tie. Do I want to attach it? Or do I want to glue it? I think I might just want to have it attached at the spine, or not at all, because it covers up that. I don't even need to tie it. Here I am talking to myself. Okay, that's going to be, what happens if I put that bow just a hair over that way? You're going to have exposed fabric here too. Technically speaking, I can do some edging on it. Well, I didn't expect to get here this fast, I'm not going to lie. So debate with me. Is it better to leave all of those edges raw, or do I do some kind of hem all the way around? We're going to all sit and contemplate the fire for a while. What's 9 inches? So 9 inches is a lot. And I gave myself a good runway, as I want to do. And I kind of do want to have at least that glued down, not glued down, sewed down. I'm not going to lie, my first impulse is to do a hem. A neat, I am totally on board for. And if it was a soft cover, I think I would have not even given it a second chance, a second thought. But because I am gluing it to another surface, and that surface is a hardboard, the hardboard suggests certain restrictions. And I won't do a hem with this, but I will sew it. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to enjoy the fire. What I'm going to do, and I will come back, is I am going to sew like a zigzag of some color, and I think the wrong color is threaded in my sewing machine, so I might have to change thread. So give me like 3 minutes maybe. Okay, I'm back. Was it 3 minutes? So that's what we've got. I used a light yellow. So I can go all the way up to the knot actually, which I think is useful. Okay. And then wherever we land is wherever we land. But yeah, I do need to get, so that is going to be a raw edge. Do we care? I don't think we care. After all that, boy, this is going to be heavy. So if this is straight, and I think I designed it that way. Oh, what's happening? Thread. So bless my little heart, if I folded that over like 1/4 of an inch above that, that would be super fine. So let's get some pins. Okay, so now we are at the part where I remember I said that was going quite quickly. Now I know why. Ooh, that's gonna be too flat. Yeah, well, it's gonna be what it is. It's almost gonna be like that. The time taking, now I know it's this is what was gonna be taking the time. I just misthought it was going to be something else. I almost want to do this by hand. I don't think I'm going to. Oh, I might have to. Look at all these buttons. Well. I mean, I could get to the point where yep, we're just gonna go all the way over. Sure. looks so different. You lop off some of the top. I think it really is the right decision. I wish you could feel it. I wish you could feel it. I wish you could hold it in your hands and feel the weight of it. Yep. So that's 9-ish. There. There's another 9-ish. Put there. And all I'm doing is sort of poking in the pin, using that as the place to fold, and then pulling the pin out and then putting the pin in. Whichever way makes it work. Then you get enough that you can just sort of walk along. Ow. Okay, and 9 and something. Get close to the end here. Okay, there we are. Now, before we go and run off and do any sewing, we are gonna do another check, check, double check. Come on. I need that to be down to there and that to be up to there. Okay. Oops, and no, and this. Well, that's what I need. Yeah, that'll fit. Fit-ish. Are you happy with that? I don't see why not. We're gonna go sew. Be right back. Enjoy the fire. just coming back to report that I have busted a needle trying to run over a bead, and I need to go change my needle, and I don't know where my needles are. So enjoy this possible prolonged break. Get a snack. I'm back. I am going to stop this and give you a part 2 because this might be longer than a couple of minutes. So see you in part 2.